Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you all for joining my presentation. Today I will presenting my presentation about my job in my internship in teaching factory manufacturing of electronics Polytechnic Negeri Batam. So before we go furthermore in my presentation, we have to know each other. So my name is Anawati and I'm from a management business major and accounting study program. So I'm an intern in teaching factory manufacturing of electronics in Polytechnic Negeri Batam. I'm at inventory and cost division, and this is my Gmail and my number. If you wanna know or you want to ask me more after my presentation, you can send me by email. So our topic agenda is the first one is about I will explain a little bit about my company intern in teaching factory manufacturing of electronics Polytechnic Negeri Batam. And the second one I will explain that how many time that I needed to solve my project in TFMA. And the last one I will explain one by one about my project. So this is the first thing that I will explain to you all about my company that I'm intern in teaching factory manufacturing of electronics. As we know it, FMA is a campus, so they only teaching a student. But now, because they can produce the product by themselves, they're turning into manufacturing company. Many things they can product is IC 100 LKFP, KFN, IC packaging, RFID card, RFID tag, PCB manufacturer, and many more because they can produce the product and they have a production line. They work based on job costing. As we know it, job costing is an activity that only produce something by job from the customer. So they will doing production when the customer is needed them or is like that. So best one I'm explain is they also sell their product to the customer, including TFMA is a prototype company because they not doing a mass production, just a little production. Their production is like what I said before, they doing based on job costing. So they will produce something when the customer is want them to produce uh, their product. The second one is I will explain about my timeline project. I have doing 4 projects until now. Um, so for July and August, I'm doing a project one that is about inventory system. In inventory system, I am doing a numbering system and a paperless purchase order. So like business line in TFMA, but not doing in paper, but in paperless. So for the project 2 that I'm doing for September and October, this is a unit cost for IC 100 LQFP, KFN, and PCB manufacture. In November until December, I will also doing project 2 again. It is about unit cost for RFID and SMT. In RFID, I'm calculating the RFID card because the RFID tag is for the project T, that is I'm be the mentor for PBL student for unit cost. In project 4, I'm also a mentor for PBL student for stock opening and warehouse in TFMA, setup and machine hour cost. I am calculating them and I am calculating the material usage. And for May until June, I'm doing project 4, that is mentor for PBL student again, and I'm calculating the material usage cost. And for the next is, I'm finished my internship in TFMA until 2nd June. For project 1, this is my job. The first one is making inventory card list, make a part number, CC code, and account code, make consumable form, make flowchart PO by paperless, make purchase request form, make purchase order, and purchase return form. This is the sample of my inventory card that I'm doing. So this is the material issue that I made. The material issue is for when the technician is want to take the material from the warehouse, they have to fill this. So for the part number, I'm conclude like this. Formatting in the first one is for initial item. For example, motherboard router 3,5 mm. So we can conclude the initial item is for MTBR, and for the item type is for the type of the material of or the inventory, that is 3.5, and we can say that 35. And the sequence number is for the Unicode. So cost center is based on the area where is the production doing. So for the account code, I'm using this sample. For the first number is for per CC. So where the area is production. For example, we produce 100 LKFP. That is must be for IC packaging because LKFP is part of IC process. So we have to choose 3 for IC packaging area. And the second one is we classify the code. We classify the inventory. That is, so the second one is we classify the code. We classify the inventory is part of the consumable or the asset or the spare part. For example, they attach 2070. That is a machine, and machine is part of an asset. Therefore, we have to choose 200 for an asset. And the last one is for activity code. This is based on from where is cost taken when we buy the material or an asset. This is the flowchart that I made it for business in Polytechnic Negeri Batam. Start. So the technician will check the warehouse if there is empty goods or empty material. If there is an empty material, the technician will fill the purchase request, and then the technician will give the purchase request or fill that to inventory division. The inventory division agree, and then inventory division will release borang permintaan pengadaan barang from Polybatam. And then inventory division will ask agreement from head division, PPK, and pengadaan barang. If they agree, and then we move, inventory division have to release borang pencairan dana. And then she have to ask agreement again from head division, PK, Kajur, and Bendahara. And then if they agree again, we move to the next step, but then inventory division will release purchase order. And the purchase order will check again by Kepala unit or head division. If she's agree, then inventory division will send the purchase order into the vendor. After that, our material is arrived, and then inventory division and Bendahara also receive an invoice. This is my project 2 about the costing. In this costing, I cannot show you my calculating because it is a secret from a company. So their project is for calculating cost. So I have to be a mentor for them. I'll teach them how to calculate them. Next, I'm being a mentor for accounting management for Pebble student. So that's all about my presentation. If you have any question, you can ask now. Feel free to ask me to contact me. Thank you for listening my presentation, and I am sorry if I have a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.